Do you ever feel like you're your own worst enemy? Like your path to confidence is blocked not just by external challenges, but by your own actions? This experience is far more common than you might think. In fact, 85% of people struggle with low self-esteem, often due to habits that quietly undermine their confidence. This is where Stoicism comes in, offering timeless wisdom to help us break free. Imagine a life free from the burden of self-doubt and negative habits, where each decision is made with clarity and resilience. Today, we'll explore 12 toxic habits that subtly destroy your confidence. These aren't just bad habits, they are significant barriers to your full potential, often formed subconsciously over the years. By recognizing and understanding these patterns, you'll not only regain your confidence, but also empower yourself to lead a more fulfilled life. Prepare to shed those burdens and discover your true potential. Each step we take brings you closer to unshakable confidence and transforming your life. Now let's dive into these life-changing insights and start making significant changes today, guided by the timeless teachings of Stoicism. 1. Neglecting personal care and appearance. Imagine starting your day in front of the mirror, not just seeing your reflection, but feeling truly empowered by your appearance. This isn't just about vanity, it's deeply connected to our self-perception and confidence. As Epictetus taught us, we should discipline ourselves in small things, and from these progress to things of greater value. This wisdom underscores that simple acts of self-care are not insignificant. They are stepping stones to greater self-respect and personal dignity. Neglecting personal grooming often sends a subtle message that we are not worth the effort. Skipping morning routines like shaving or selecting an outfit can lead to a rushed appearance, affecting how seriously you are taken at work or in social settings. This can diminish your self-respect and undermine first impressions, which are crucial in professional and social interactions. Remember, a well-groomed appearance signals that you value and respect yourself. Now imagine you're at a key business meeting or job interview. Instead of focusing on the discussion, you're distracted by your quickly chosen wrinkled outfit. This seemingly small oversight can shake your confidence right at the moment when you need it most. Such everyday situations highlight why personal care is more than superficial. It's fundamentally tied to our self-esteem and how confidently we navigate our day. Realizing this, it's clear that changing this habit starts with small, simple steps. Begin tonight by picking out your outfit. Each morning, allow a few extra minutes for grooming. These actions can transform rushed mornings into moments of self-care, enhancing both your self-respect and the perception others have of you. Embrace these morning routines as essential acts of self-care, reflecting Stoic discipline that not only enhances your self-perception, but also builds profound and lasting confidence. 2. Obsessing over minor flaws. Have you ever caught yourself fixating on a small imperfection, allowing it to overshadow all your strengths? It's a common trap that can deeply impact how we see ourselves and how we believe others perceive us. Seneca's words resonate deeply here. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This is especially true when minor flaws become the focal point, changing our self-image and draining our confidence. Imagine you've decorated your home for a special event. As guests arrive, instead of enjoying their company, you find yourself fixated on a small chip in the paint, one that most wouldn't even notice. This minor imperfection becomes all you can think about, detracting from the joy of the gathering and your interactions. Rather than dwelling on this small flaw, try to recognize and appreciate the strengths in your preparations and the effort you've put in, which could significantly enhance your enjoyment of the event. Obsessing over minor flaws can lead to significant anxiety and self-doubt. These small imperfections can dominate our thoughts, holding us back in social and professional situations where confidence is crucial. This excessive focus not only makes us feel judged and inadequate, but also overshadows our strengths and achievements. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control. By concentrating on our self-perception, we can accept the imperfections we cannot change and channel our energy toward improving our positive traits. To shift away from this habit, start by acknowledging when you fixate on a minor flaw. Use mindfulness to gently guide your focus back to your positive qualities. Challenge the true impact of these flaws by asking how they really affect your abilities or life quality. Often, you'll find they are less significant than you think. Cultivating gratitude for your body and mind by regularly noting what you appreciate about yourself helps to balance your perspective and reduce the focus on imperfections. Accepting our minor flaws builds a more resilient and confident self. Embracing Stoic teachings not only helps us live with these imperfections, but also to see them as unique aspects of our character that don't define our overall worth or capabilities. 3. Believing your negative self-talk. Is your inner critic constantly telling you that you're not good enough? Often the loudest doubts come from within, slowly chipping away at our confidence and making us question our capabilities. This negativity is insidious, turning our own thoughts against us and making our deepest fears and flaws seem bigger than they are. Imagine you're trying a new hobby that you've always wanted to learn, like painting or playing an instrument. As you face the initial difficulties, a persistent voice in your head criticizes every mistake. You'll never be good at this. This self-doubt not only makes it challenging to continue, but also strips away the joy of learning. It clearly shows how negative self-talk can destroy our confidence and hinder our personal growth. Imagine how different your mindset could be if, for every doubt, a reassuring voice reminded you of your past successes. This internal dialogue, if left unchecked, can limit your ability to perform even simple tasks confidently. Whether it's speaking up in meetings or tackling new challenges, negative self-talk reinforces a fear of failure and a belief in personal inadequacy, blocking you from realizing your full potential. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This teaches us the importance of controlling our perceptions and reactions. Mastering our thoughts lets us silence negative self-talk, freeing us to shape our lives with intention and confidence. To change this habit, start by recognizing when negative thoughts arise. Challenge these thoughts by asking, "Is this really true?" Replace each negative comment with a positive affirmation about your capabilities. For instance, respond to, "I'm not good enough" with, "I am capable and have succeeded before." Regularly practicing this can diminish the power of negative self-talk over time. Each time we counter our negative self-talk with a positive affirmation, we strengthen our mental resilience and reaffirm our worth. Remember, the journey to silence your inner critic begins with a single positive response. By embracing the wisdom of the Stoics, we can transform our internal dialogue into a powerful advocate in our pursuit of confidence and success. 4. Giving into your fear. Have you ever felt paralyzed by fear at a crucial moment? This common reaction can prevent us from seizing important opportunities and profoundly affect our confidence. Every time fear controls our actions, it eats away at our self-esteem and self-respect, directly sabotaging our path to success and personal growth. Imagine you're offered the chance to lead a project that could advance your career, but it involves public speaking, something you've always feared. As the opportunity nears, your fear grows. What if I mess up? What if they laugh? This worry can make your fears come true as the anxiety impacts your performance. Stoicism offers a strategy for courage. Confront your fears with small, deliberate actions, steadily building the fortitude to tackle larger challenges. When we give in to our fears, we reinforce a cycle of avoidance and self-doubt. This habit can shrink our world, limiting our potential and keeping us from challenging ourselves. Fear of failure, in particular, can be overwhelming, making it difficult to attempt new or risky endeavors that, while intimidating, could lead to significant personal and professional growth. As Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight urges us to focus more on how we respond internally to the things that frighten us. By managing our reactions, we can overcome our fears and unlock our true potential. But how do we overcome this habit? Start by identifying specific fears that hold you back. Practice facing these fears in small, manageable steps. For example, if public speaking terrifies you, start by speaking to small, friendly groups and gradually increase the size. Reflect on each experience, focusing not just on what went wrong, but also on what went right. This builds a realistic perspective that can diminish the power of unfounded fears. Each time we choose action over fear, we build confidence and reaffirm our ability to handle challenges. Facing our fears not only reduces their power over us, but also expands our potential and enriches our lives. By embracing Stoic principles, we can transform fear from a barrier into a gateway for growth, proving that what we often fear is not as lasting or overwhelming as it seems. 5. Discussing your perceived weaknesses. Picture yourself at a family gathering where you're casually chatting about recent challenges. Instead of sharing a balanced view, you emphasize your struggles and shortcomings. This not only changes how your family sees you, but also reinforces your own insecurities, making you feel less capable and more anxious. Focusing excessively on your weaknesses can slowly undermine your self-confidence. This constant self-criticism not only makes you overly critical of yourself, but may also influence how others see your abilities. When you consistently highlight your shortcomings, you risk overshadowing your strengths and missing opportunities to shine in both personal and professional settings. Epictetus once said, "Men are not disturbed by things, but by their view of things." This reminds us that it's not our weaknesses themselves that hold us back, but how we think about them. Instead of just talking about where we fall short, let's focus on adjusting our perspective and using our challenges as steps toward growth. To change this pattern, start by acknowledging your perceived weaknesses without letting them dominate the conversation. Instead, focus on the actions you're taking to improve, such as adopting new strategies for time management or seeking feedback to enhance communication skills. By framing each conversation about challenges as an opportunity for growth, you not only show your proactive nature, but also transform how others and you view your capabilities. Every discussion is a chance to shift from dwelling on flaws to celebrating steps toward resilience and self-improvement. This not only boosts your confidence, but also turns potential setbacks into victories of personal development, in line with Stoic principles of growth and resilience. 6. Excessive apologizing. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'm sorry," after someone else interrupts you? This habit of excessive apologizing might seem like you're just being polite, but it can actually signal a lack of confidence and diminish how others perceive your assertiveness. When you consistently apologize for actions that don't warrant it, it can create an impression that you're always at fault. This not only affects how others view you, but also affects your self-perception, making you feel less capable and more responsible than you really are. Over time, this can weaken your self-esteem and reduce your presence in social and professional settings. Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on what we can control, especially our responses. Marcus Aurelius highlighted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By managing our urge to apologize for every little thing, we claim back our dignity and project a stronger self-image. To change this pattern of excessive apologizing, become more mindful of your apologies. Track how often you apologize and in what contexts. Ask yourself, is this apology really necessary or is it a habit? Reflecting on these questions helps you pause before automatically resorting to an apology. Try practicing alternative responses that maintain politeness without conceding fault. For instance, instead of saying, "Sorry to bother you," use, "Thank you for your time," or replace "Sorry I'm asking" with, "I appreciate your insights on this." This preserves respectfulness and strengthens self-assurance. Each time you choose to replace an unnecessary apology with a statement of gratitude or assertiveness, you reinforce your self-worth and command respect from others. These moments are opportunities to assert your confidence and show that you respect both yourself and the person you're communicating with. By gradually reducing unwarranted apologies, you align more closely with Stoic virtues, embracing control over your reactions and fostering a more empowering self-image. 7. Giving too many compliments. It feels good to lift others up with our words. Compliments are powerful, and when given genuinely, they strengthen bonds and boost morale. Yet there's a subtle art to praising others without minimizing our own worth. When we consistently praise others while neglecting our own achievements, we might start to see ourselves as less capable, less important. Epictetus once wisely stated, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This insight urges us to consider how our habitual over-complimenting may reflect a judgment that others are more deserving than ourselves. This misjudgment can disturb our self-image, subtly weakening our confidence by placing less value on our own qualities. Consider a typical day at the office where you're quick to applaud every accomplishment of your colleagues. You always say, "Great job," yet when you achieve something, you dismiss it as no big deal. This pattern isn't just humility, it's a distorted self-view where others' achievements are celebrated, but yours are unseen. Stoicism teaches us to seek balance in all things, including how we distribute our admiration. True wisdom lies in valuing our contributions as much as we value others. By finding this balance, we respect our efforts and maintain our self-esteem, which is essential for our mental and emotional health. Instead of automatically praising others, take a moment to consider the situation. Is your compliment genuine? Think about your own recent achievements and make sure to acknowledge and share them as well. This isn't about bragging, but about recognizing that your achievements are equally worthy of celebration. By controlling how and when we give compliments, we not only enhance the value of our words, but also affirm our own strengths and capabilities. Each time we appreciate others, let's remember to appreciate ourselves as well. This balance is crucial for personal growth and truly embodies the Stoic principle of living with wisdom and moderation. Embracing this balanced approach strengthens our self-esteem and builds the confidence necessary to stand firm in our abilities and worth. 8. Allowing others to make decisions. When we consistently let others make choices for us, it might seem like we're being cooperative, but this habit can deeply undermine our sense of autonomy and self-confidence. This surrendering of our decision-making power leads to an unhealthy reliance on external validation, diminishing our internal sense of control. Seneca once wisely said, "No man was ever wise by chance." His words remind us that wisdom and confidence are the results of actively engaging in our own life choices, not from passively letting others set our course. When we allow others to dictate our path, we miss the opportunity to cultivate our judgment and lose faith in our own capabilities. Imagine you're planning a weekend getaway with friends. Instead of voicing your preferences for the destination, you let your friends choose without any input from you. While this might avoid conflict, Consistently suppressing your desires can leave you feeling overlooked and powerless. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-awareness and personal agency. To reclaim your autonomy, start by acknowledging the moments when you defer to others. Ask yourself, why am I stepping back? Is it because I truly agree, or am I avoiding the responsibility of making a decision? Begin to practice expressing your opinions and desires more frequently, even in small, everyday decisions like selecting a movie to watch or choosing a restaurant. Each decision strengthens your confidence and reinforces your sense of self. By actively making more decisions, you not only reinforce your independence, but also affirm your ability to stand by your choices. This shift from passivity to proactive engagement is crucial for personal growth and embodies the Stoic principle of self-command. It enhances your mental resilience and empowers you to navigate your life with intention and strength. Incorporating this habit of active decision-making transforms how you perceive yourself and how others see you. It ensures that your life's path aligns with your values and aspirations, which not only strengthens your self-confidence, but also deepens your life's satisfaction as you are truly living on your own terms. 9. Lowering your standards. Have you ever settled for less just because it was easier? It might feel convenient to lower your standards to avoid discomfort or challenge, but this approach can slowly chip away at your self-esteem and confidence. Accepting less than you deserve might solve immediate challenges, but over time, it diminishes your sense of self-worth and can lead to a cycle of underachievement. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." This guidance encourages us to maintain high personal standards even as we navigate the imperfections of the world around us. By holding ourselves to these high standards, we cultivate a stronger character and a more fulfilling life. Imagine the long-term impact of consistently accepting lower performance at work or settling for unhealthy relationships. Initially, it might seem to make life simpler, but each compromise on your standards teaches you to value yourself less, leading to decreased fulfillment and potential regret. To break this cycle, start by recognizing areas in your life where you've allowed your standards to slip. Whether it's the quality of your work, the people you choose to spend time with, or the personal goals you set, decide to expect more from yourself. Make a conscious effort to raise the bar little by little every day. Each step towards higher standards reinforces your self-respect and rebuilds your confidence. Start small, ensure your daily work reflects your best effort, choose relationships that uplift you, and pursue goals that challenge and excite you. By consistently acting in ways that reflect your high standards, you not only enhance your personal growth, but also demonstrate what you are truly capable of achieving. This commitment to excellence ensures that your life is not just lived, but lived well, deeply aligned with the Stoic pursuit of virtue and personal integrity. 10. Maintaining toxic relationships. How often do you find yourself drained by the company you keep? Relationships, whether with family, friends, or colleagues, profoundly influence our self-esteem and confidence. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences. As Seneca wisely noted, associate with people who are likely to improve you. When we maintain toxic relationships, we allow the negativity of others to seep into our own perceptions of self-worth. These interactions often involve criticism, belittlement, or manipulation, subtly eroding our self-confidence and distorting our view of our capabilities. Like a slow poison, the detrimental effects might not be apparent immediately, but can accumulate, leading to a profound impact on our mental well-being. Consider the people around you. Are they uplifting, or do they consistently undermine your efforts? It's essential to evaluate the health of your relationships and recognize the signs of toxicity. Do your friends and family encourage your growth, or do they tether you to your past mistakes? Stoicism doesn't just ask us to endure hardship, but to actively choose environments that foster our virtues and personal growth. To protect your self-confidence, consider setting clear boundaries, or if necessary, reducing contact with those who consistently bring negativity into your life. Instead, seek out relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and constructive support. Each positive interaction is a step towards rebuilding your self-esteem. By choosing who we allow into our lives, we take a significant step towards maintaining our mental peace and aligning our social circle with our values. This empowerment through choice is a key principle of Stoic living, emphasizing that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control whom we invest our time and energy in. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism by cultivating relationships that not only respect your boundaries, but also encourage and celebrate your progress. This approach not only enhances your resilience, but also ensures that your social circle is a foundation of support and encouragement, mirroring the Stoic ideal of community rooted in positive and ethical interactions. 11. Comparing yourself to others. How often do you catch yourself scrolling through your social media, feeling a pinch of envy as you see the seemingly perfect lives of others? Such comparisons are not only common, but can profoundly affect our self-esteem and confidence. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Do not waste the remaining part of your life in thoughts about others, for you lose the opportunity of doing something else." This Stoic reminder teaches us the importance of focusing on our own path rather than measuring ourselves against others. When we compare ourselves to others, we often fail to see the real struggles hidden behind their curated posts. Each photo of a new home, an engagement, or an exotic trip may not reveal the challenges and sacrifices that accompany those achievements. Engaging in constant comparison can trap us in a cycle of resentment and self-doubt, undermining our progress and well-being. Consider this scenario. You're scrolling through your social media feed on a quiet Saturday morning. With each swipe, you see posts of your friends' perfect lives, whether it's about engagements, dream vacations, or career promotions. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind or not achieving enough. You might start questioning your own choices or wondering if you're on the right path. Instead of giving in to envy, ask whether you're seeing the full story. Are these comparisons fair and are they beneficial? Stoicism teaches us that our focus should be on our own actions and virtues, not the seeming fortunes of others. It challenges us to appreciate our unique path and recognize the differences that make our own experiences valuable. Implementing a daily practice of gratitude can shift your perspective from what you lack to what you possess. This Stoic approach fosters contentment and resilience, reminding us that happiness stems from our internal responses, not external conditions. By embracing this wisdom, we enhance our mental health and ensure our journey reflects our values, not others' paths. This focus not only improves our self-respect, but also strengthens our relationships, allowing us to interact with others from a place of confidence rather than competition. 12. Rejecting positive feedback. Have you ever brushed off a compliment with a quick, "It was nothing," or thought to yourself, "They're just being nice"? It's not uncommon to ignore praise, but consistently dismissing positive feedback undermines our self-confidence and disregards the genuine appreciation of others. Imagine you've organized a dinner for friends and someone compliments your cooking, saying, "The meal was delicious. You're a fantastic cook." Instead of accepting the praise, you might respond, "Oh, I just followed a recipe. It's not that big of a deal." This habitual dismissal of compliments not only diminishes your achievements, but also prevents you from recognizing your true capabilities. Seneca once said, "Our lack of confidence is not the result of difficulty. The difficulty comes from our lack of confidence." Reflect on this wisdom next time you receive a compliment. The challenge isn't in the act of being complimented, but in our acceptance of it. When we dismiss praise, we reinforce our insecurities rather than confronting and overcoming them. To cultivate a healthier mindset, start by acknowledging compliments when they come. Each time someone praises you, resist the urge to dismiss it, and instead, take a moment to truly listen and let the positive words sink in. Allow yourself to believe the compliment. Remember, if someone takes the moment to compliment you, it's because they genuinely see something admirable in you. Accepting positive feedback graciously not only validates the giver's intentions, but also begins to strengthen your self-perception and respect for yourself. This approach not only honors their appreciation, but also builds a foundation for genuine self-esteem and growth, in line with Stoic values of wisdom and self-respect. Embracing positive feedback can profoundly transform how you see yourself, reinforcing your confidence and contributing to your personal growth. By changing how you respond to compliments, you actively foster your self-esteem and encourage a more positive self-image, fully embodying Stoic principles of self-improvement and virtue. As we conclude, remember that these habits are more than just barriers to confidence. They are opportunities for profound personal growth through Stoic wisdom. Each habit we've explored is a reminder of how small shifts in perception and behavior can lead to significant changes in our self-esteem and overall life satisfaction. Take a moment to reflect on these insights and consider how you might apply them in your daily life. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and share it with friends who might also benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content designed to empower and inspire you. Let's keep the spirit of Stoicism alive in our quest for self-improvement. Embrace the challenges, appreciate the journey, and remember that your potential is limited only by the confidence you nurture within yourself. Thanks for watching. Until next time.